big reveal. Look guys, I'm showing up as green because my iMessage has I'm just dealing with the contacts. Welcome to a new vlog. Rupa Diaries, a few days in my life. Every single time I step into the elevator, it's like, will there be other people in there? So, we're going up to the roof, got my yoga mat. I'm gonna do a little yoga flow. I got my period today, and honey, she is not feeling great. This body might be a temple, but the temple is going through some cleaning and temporary restructuring. So just giving her time to heal and to rest. Guys, that felt so good. I feel like reinvigorated. I was doing some drawing, so I think I'm gonna continue that for a bit. I was drawing a surprise for my boyfriend and I. My stomach was really hurting, so I was drinking this tea. It's like a lemon ginger. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. One of my goals this week is to not buy any drinks at cafes and try to make the best out of the things I already have, the things that I already own. Use what I have in my pantry. And I was thinking of a lot of these yogic parables, and especially in Hindu mythology, all these stories of how when you start practicing yoga, these yogis would go days and days without food and water, and they would go days without saying a word to anybody, and they would go days without even seeing another human. They would just sit in the forest and meditate. And I was just thinking, I was like, obviously we can't really live life in that way, at least I can't in this moment necessarily live that way, but I wonder if there's something to be taken from this idea that we don't actually need as much as we think we do. And maybe I actually don't need to go out of my way to buy a matcha at a cafe to prove to myself that I'm abundant, or to get a hit of caffeine or a hit of dopamine. It's like, I might actually have everything I need right here. Like, I am very blessed to have a free coffee machine in my apartment. So if I really need caffeine, there we go. I have matcha powder at home. I can make matcha. I do make my own matcha. So it's like, why the need to go somewhere? And of course, it's the thing of romanticize your life. But at what point does that become an excuse for procrastination? Like, I think for me, at least, I'm finding sometimes going to the cafe, getting a cute matcha is like a way of procrastinating actually doing the work, where I could just come up to the roof and do the work for 3-4 hours and actually lock in. And I also find that I'm not really satisfied with myself when I give in to these tiny temptations and I actually say, no, I'm really not going to get this matcha or this ice cream. I'm just going to go home and work on whatever. I'm just going to go for a walk. When I choose that thing that might seem a little harder and I don't give in to the temptation, I actually find that I'm more fulfilled and I'm more satisfied, and then I'm more able to do deep work. which is how anything in my life gets done, is when I actually sit down and focus and do it because I know that I want to and my heart is calling me to. So that is the mindset for the week ahead. Yeah, and we can't have Drupa diaries without some Drupa, of course. How are you guys doing? Let me know. I'm actually very curious. Do you guys see any sort of connection between yoga and asana yoga and other things you experience in life? I'm always very curious to talk to people about this, so let me know. Hey guys, so I just opened a new notebook and I'm reading an article right now on how the classical musician Bach's musical framework was very similar to Indian classical, and this is really inspiring me and I want to take some notes. So then I opened a new notebook and have decided this will be my sort of self-study notebook and the notebook that I use to put down any more academic type of learning that I do. So we're going to start with this article, and I will admit I have been doom scrolling on Reddit for a second, but it's within the Indian classical Reddit server, and this all started because I'm looking for ways to promote my upcoming single Pilots. So instead of actually just making a video to promote it, I'm procrastinating and doing this, but after I take some notes, I'm then going to make a video to promote it and just do some overall editing, maybe start a website, who knows. It's really rich and delicious. I am practicing yoga for my music video that I'm filming later today.
Booked a one-way trip just to see what it would take to reach my life. All this baggage they don't have to carry, I'm falling, and all I want is to fly. I'm searching for the wings in your eyes. I'm calling, can you join this Whoa, it's like a pilot.
I did half of my hair. Now I have to do the other half, but I didn't do it strategically. Okay, I just finished. I think it looks pretty good. I am getting this flash of insight to make a video about being artistically humble. So I'm gonna make that video right now. Where are we?
We're at the famous Scorpio Cafe, and we just ordered a delicious something.
I love this mirror.
Classic Anika, always on her phone.
Look guys, I'm showing up as green because my iMessage hasn't loaded. For as tech savvy as I am, I'm really not.
Okay, so wait, tell them what this you ordered.
This is the cardamom powder latte with date syrup.
Right.
Oh, it's so good. Wait, it's so good. It's kind of like bitter. Why are you looking like that?
I gotta do the little like. It's very like. It's very like Indian in a way. I mean, it's the cardamom. It's kind of like if chai and coffee had a baby.
Yeah, exactly. The baby. So cute. Everything is art. My friend Kushi did this once, and I was obsessed with it. So you can tie it into a little bow. Because we're so cute out here. Today's a pretty big day. We're filming the music video for Pilots at the Museum of Flight. And we're just about to go record it with a really cool guy who goes to UW. He's a videographer and a photographer. We just got our food. Beautiful. This is Ale.
Hello.
We are entering the Museum of Flight, and I don't think I've ever been here either. Really. It's all very new. Look, planes. Whoa. We're pilots, you and I. We fly. We fly.
Welcome aboard GALA Airlines. Please fasten your seatbelts and prepare for takeoff.
There's an empty seat next to me, left by the mem.
Two hungry musicians who come to PCC.
They didn't stand a chance.
Aww. It says petite on it.
For all their hard work. Petite flower for my petite flower.
Hello, baddies. I am getting ready for the red carpet. No, not today. I just put in my contacts and I'm not crying. I'm just dealing with the contacts. I already did a little bit of makeup, but I have a fun day today. First of all, I was doing some producing and writing some music, and as a result, I'm in an incredibly good mood. And it's kind of funny how like doing something that seems very easy, but I have been putting off, actually changes my entire mood. So yeah, that's where we're at today. In a very good creative mood. Everything's like flowing properly. I do love this. I feel very Vogue Beauty Secrets when I wear it. So yeah, that's where we're at. But I have a very fun day today. I am gonna go meet my friend at Elliott Bay, our favorite spot, the bookstore, in the cafe at the bookstore. And then I'm going to a party with my boyfriend, but it's not just any party, it's a film festival party, because what other kind of party would we go to? So yeah, we have a very exciting day today. And I kind of feel like a simple makeup look. I already have concealer and kajal on, so I'm thinking of just doing some dramatic mascara and like a glossy lip situation and some highlighter. I think we'll be good to go. I also have a monthly resolution to spend as little money as possible. And so I haven't bought any new makeup, and I also haven't gotten my eyebrows done, so I'm just gonna keep them natural like they are right now. And I'm thinking for hair, I'll do kind of like a slick back look. I also do want to be transparent. I'm snacking on carrots, and I had like a very interesting breakfast of just like a huge yogurt bowl, so I'm like still kind of full from that. The song I am working on right now is called Heart Work. Heart work is the antithesis of this idea of hard work and hustle culture, and it kind of arose from me wanting to give myself grace for having ambition and not really knowing how to act on it, because I would have this ambition, this creative drive that came from my heart, but then I wouldn't be able to translate it into action that I could easily make a product out of, or that I could easily create something out of. And I would just be left with this like swelling of emotion and swelling of ideas, but then I would just not have the motivation to to do something with it. And for a long time I would get angry at myself and almost angry and disappointed with myself for not acting on it and for not having better discipline, until I realized one day that any work, especially creative work, that comes from your heart and that you choose to do with love can actually be allowed to flourish even stronger and even deeper. And all these things that I've been trying to force myself to do out of discipline and out of busyness and out of hard work were actually not going anywhere, versus the creative projects that I put my heart into and that I would choose to show up to over and over again, because I realized how lucky I was to be able to work on them. When I would use my heart to approach these projects, they would actually move so much faster and I would feel so much more satisfied with them. So yeah, then a song came out of it, and I'm very excited. It's gonna be kind of the turning point of the album that I'm working on. The album is very much a story. I will go more into depth of that later. I kind of want to keep it a bit of a surprise for now. But I think by the time this video is out, maybe, my song Pilots will be out May 22nd. So if it's out and you haven't heard it, give Pilots a listen. It is just such a special song to me. It's one of the first songs that I wrote in one sitting, just kind of like sitting down with my boyfriend. He was playing some chords and I just got this image, and it represents a lot to me, and I feel like it would resonate with a lot of you guys as well. So let me know what you think. In terms of this idea of Drupad in everyday life, I just also want to tell you guys that this is not some idea that I've kind of like come up with and using to make content. It's literally how I feel like I have and do naturally live my life, in a sense. It's almost like this series is giving me a medium to express that, and that's the very exciting part for me, is to see how in creative ways I can express this framework, this idea that I've had my whole life. Oh god, I don't like how this smells. We're gonna use it anyway. Okay, this is the makeup look, and we will change, and I'll show you guys what I look like. Big reveal. So this is just outfit number 1. I'm wearing a pretty dress underneath, but that will be revealed for the party. So for now we have this, and I'm just gonna take with me some shoes probably to change into. Yeah, feeling great. I'm an iPhone 6 girly now, guys. Long story short, I lost my beautiful iPhone with all my songs on it on the plane to LA. Why am I like, hello? On the plane to LA when I was visiting my grandma. And I have tried to recover it, and I don't think that's happening. It's okay though, because everything in life happens for a reason and everything teaches us a lesson. And I'm just seeing it like that. And connection to Drupad, in Drupad, even the wrong notes or the apparent someone in the group plays wrong, or your voice cracks, or something like that happens, that is a part of the music and a part of the purity of the sound. And it's all about having awareness throughout, because when you have awareness throughout a performance or throughout life and its ups and downs, its natural fluctuations, then you see the through line that runs through all of it, and you see that one day you'll have an amazing alap and one day you will have a less amazing alap, and that's okay, because music is an expression of life, And some days in life are better than others, and sometimes you lose your phone. And that's okay, that's natural. That connection was a long shot, but...
It's your favorite couple, back at it again. You know what the day called for.
Oh, we should take a picture for the thumbnail. Okay, we got our dicks. We are about to head to the event. I unfortunately forgot to vlog actually at Elliott Bay when I went to the bookstore and saw Unsenor, but I'm sure I will go again soon.
I can attest that it was very aesthetic.
It was very
aesthetic.
Just imagine whatever aesthetic bookstore B-roll that you would imagine. That's what it looked like.
She had like a little table set up. She had like her AirPod Maxes, her little MacBook.
Oh wait, I can even recreate the whole thing. So like the Maxes.
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
What am I saying?
He's just telling me how beautiful I am. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Woo! So we are now going to a top secret. A top secret event.
I look like a Men in Black.
I was just about to say, like, this is some crazy. I should put some music. Some, like. Rishabh, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to taste the strawberry milkshake.
The fate of the world is resting on my shoulder. Wow, it's actually like a 10. Whoa.
Really?
POV Anika when she tries any.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
any
Let's hear it.
drink. That is actually really good.
The delayed reactions.
Yeah, you're like, that's actually really good. That is. Jokes aside, dicks always comes through in the milkshakes.
We should tell them about our little storyline. So we were admiring everyone who works here. Maybe I can get a shot. Wait. We were admiring everyone who works here, just that saying that they're so beautiful and they could belong in like a Vogue photo shoot. Like, look at that girl. She's literally gorgeous. Oh my god, these people are like out of a magazine. And so then I just told the lady, I was like, you guys are so beautiful. And she just starts laughing. And then she tells her coworker. And then her coworker's like, oh, that's so sweet, this. But, you know, friendly reminder to, if you notice something not nice about somebody, it doesn't hurt anyone to say it out loud. If anything, it just like puts that out into the world, you know? Yeah. If anyone ever asked me for advice, that'd be my #1 piece of advice. But we are now going to a film screening. It's like the first day of the International Film Festival here. And since we're part of the trendy crowd, this is what we do on a Thursday night. We get all dressed up and we go to film screenings with our strawberry milkshakes. Bless our young metabolism. I love life sometimes. I'm on my period, but today's day 3, or maybe day 2. And on day 3, it's been confirmed. And I don't even feel it at all. Like, I had some terrible cramps, but I think they were more digestion related. And then once that got cleared up, now I feel great. Okay, I'm now gonna get a really unflattering angle of me trying this burger. Thanks, Rochelle. Burger! Anika. Thank you. beach, and now we're grooving to some music. We also watched a film, which was a 10 out of 10 film. I'll put the name right here. Chef's Kiss. It was amazing.
Pretty good.
Some salad. Say hi to the vlog.
This guy's got a